All right. Well, welcome. Great to have you joining me today. Hope you're having a great day. And let's get started. When you're ready, you simply lie back, close your eyes, and breathe. Taking the time to settle in. Taking advantage of this first part of practice. To practice the simple act of shifting your mind, changing your focus. As we settle into the practice, we shift our mind, change our focal point away from all those exterior things, all those to-do lists, the shoulds and shouldn'ts, to simply being right here. So just feeling this moment as it is. So we take the time to experience the breath, to feel the inhale, to feel the exhale. Not complicating it with movement of the body or coordination. Letting everything else be still around the breath. And the limbs lie heavy against the floor. And the torso rests back. We just feel the breath moving into the body, expanding it outward. And we feel the exhale moving it out, contracting that ribcage back in. This simple sensation, this hypnotic rhythm, helping to draw us right here. Helping us let everything else fall away for a bit. And continue to take the time. Continue to settle in. Just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. In your next inhale is a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight against the abdomen as you gently rock from side to side. A sense of movement, shifting the body, And back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth, and the next inhale draws you up to sitting. You sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. And on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, shoulders back. You close the eyes if they've opened. Palms together at your heart. And on an inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale as you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. And inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose, top of a push-up. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward for your back bend. And exhale, pressing the hips back and up, down dog. And you settle in. And take any movement you like. Pedaling the feet, rolling the shoulders. And starting to open things up. Then inhale, right foot steps forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, folding over your legs. And inhale as you rise all the way back up, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, the down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, nice and open across the collarbone. Exhale, the down dog. The eyes are soft. You continue to take the time to feel the breath. You've added movement of the body. And you still feel those full inhales, complete exhales. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rising, reaching. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg. Right leg. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rise and reach. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot back. Left foot back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot. Right foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. You relax the arms, close your eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Now with the big toes close, heels apart. You bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms, chair pose. Sitting the hips as low as you like. The thighs hug, the tailbone draws down. You're nice and grounded. This full breath. Complete exhales. And then exhales, the legs straighten out and you fold forward over them. You catch hold of whatever you got, toes, ankles, shins. Then the head hang heavy. The tailbone tilts towards the ceiling. Working into this forward fold. Inhale as you lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands and float or step back. Moving through vinyasa or going straight to down dog. From down dog on an exhale, you step the right foot forward. Warrior two. Left heel spins in. Torso sweeps up. The hips and chest are broad to the long edge of the mat. The front knee is bending as close to 90 degrees as you like. You sit your weight into those legs. Nice firm stance. Nice broad open lines across the body. Then straightening out the right leg, you reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. Opening up from hand to hand. Lengthening from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Keep that right hip hugging in towards the midline of the mat. And inhale as that right knee bends and you rise back, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Framing that right foot as you step back, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot forward. Right heel spins in as the torso sweeps up. Warrior two. You settle into it. That opening through the inner thigh as the thighs roll away from one another. That broadening across the upper chest as the arms reach out. Then straightening the left leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. Left hand lands down, right arm reaches up. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Exhale, the right foot forward. Warrior two once again. This time you rise up. You set your stance. Then reaching forward for side angle. Right elbow to right thigh or hand to the floor. That left arm starts long next to left ear. If you want to wrap it behind your back for your bind, you catch the inner thigh or catch hands. But just stay deep in that right hip. And roll that left side back. Good. On exhale, you're going to bring the left hand to the floor and peel that left heel, low lunge stance. Then keeping the left hand down as that right arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. The shoulders stacking the collarbones broad. Get a nice long line from hand to hand. And feel those legs grounding you. Right foot pressing down, left heel reaching back. So that on your next inhale, that right arm can guide you up into your high lunge twist. The right hand reaching towards the back edge of the mat. That left arm sweeping forward. You breathe into the twist. And with your next inhale, you come back to center high lunge. The arms reach up overhead. Hips and chest squared at the top edge of the mat. Then exhale, sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale as you fold forward. Humble lunge. Letting the torso and head drape towards the floor. The arms draw away from your back. And exhale, release the hands to the ground. You step the right foot back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, the left foot forward. Warrior two. You take a breath. And when you feel set with your legs, you reach forward, side angle. Left elbow to left thigh, or hand to the floor. The right arm goes long overhead. And as you work that line, you can wrap that right arm behind your back, catching the thigh, catching hands for your bind. Good. Exhale, right hand comes down. Right heel peels. Then keeping the right hand down as that left arm reaches up. Low lunge twist. And that spiral to the spine. That broadening across the chest. Then find your legs. Find your foundation, and when you're ready, on an inhale, that left arm will guide you as you rise up. High lunge twist. Keeping the torso oriented to the left edge of your mat. And inhale back to center high lunge. Hips and chest square with the top edge. And exhale as you sweep the arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. And exhale as you bow forward. Humble lunge. Legs stay active. Right heels reaching back so that right thigh is engaged. The left foot is firmly pressing down. Holding your hips up in space as the torso and head drape towards the floor. And exhale, release the hands, and you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, warrior one. The back heel spins in. The torso lifts. Hips and chest are working to square with the top edge of the mat as the arms reach up. Then let that left heel peel, high lunge stance. So the hips are squared with the top edge completely now. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. And you twist to the right. Revolve side angle. Taking that left elbow outside that right thigh. As you twist tighter, you can open the arms up or bind around that thigh. Nice full breaths here. Working into that rotation. Then inhale, coming back to center, high lunge. We're going to slide the thumbs to the heart and take one big step to draw that left knee out front, standing tall on your right leg. From here, we're going into eagle pose. So that right knee bends a touch and the left thigh crosses over. Left toes can touch down, they can hover, or they tuck behind that right calf. You sit the hips. As you feel ready, you add the arms out in front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twist your tie the forearms. You try and lift the elbows up to shoulder height while the hips sit low. Then untying just your arms. Hands come to your heart. You're going to take that left leg and send it as far back as you can. High lunge. Left toes touch down. The arms reach up. And exhale, hands to the floor. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale as you step the foot forward. Warrior one. Pressing down into the outer edge of that right foot. Get that slight lift to the arch of the right foot. A nice suspension from leg to leg. And let that right heel peel, high lunge stance. Bring that right hip around. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. As you fold and twist to the left. Revolve side angle. And work your arms as you like. Nice full inhales. Complete exhales. Good. Stay steady with those legs as you come back to center, high lunge. Then slide the palms to your heart. And you take that big step, drawing that right knee forward. Standing tall on the left leg. Slight bend in that left knee. Right thigh crosses over. Right toes can touch, hover, or tuck behind the calf. And when you feel steady with your base, then add the arms out in front. Right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, twisty tie the forearms. Trying to lift the elbows. Trying to sit those hips low. And untying just the arms, hands to your heart. That right leg nice and smooth, steps back, high lunge. You take a breath and set it up. The arms reach up. Then exhale, hands to the floor. As you find your way to down dog, taking the scenic route or the direct route. Then inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink down and forward as the arms reach up. You can take any hand position you like. And turn your attention to the front of that left thigh. As the hips draw down, you try and tuck the tailbone and you start to get that nice deep stretch to the front of that left leg. That opening of the quads and the hip flexors. And exhale, release your hands to the floor. We're going to curl those left toes and lift that left knee. And start to drift your weight forward, lifting that left leg up behind you for standing splits. The hands can walk forward, or you walk them back. But let the torso fold, the head hang heavy, and you reach that left heel towards the ceiling. One more breath, lifting that left heel. Then on exhale, you step the foot back. Low lunge. Left heel spins in as you rise up. Warrior one. Then straightening that right leg out, setting up for revolve triangle. Right hand to right hip. Left hand guides you forward. You get about halfway and you rotate. Left hand lands down. Right arm reaches up. Revolve triangle. Good. Exhale, bring that right hand down as you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Right knee lowers, toes uncurl. The hips sink. The torso sweeps up. And again, you turn your attention to the front of that right thigh. Opening through those hip flexors. As the hips go down and the tailbone tucks. You get that nice stretching, that drawing up through the front of that right thigh, up into the low abdomen. And release the hands to the floor. Right toes curl and the right knee lifts, low lunge. And drift your weight forward, lifting that right leg up behind you. Standing splits. The hands go wherever's comfortable. But you focus on reaching that right heel towards the ceiling. Trying to get as long of a line as you can from foot to foot. Then exhale, stepping that right foot back. Low lunge. Right heel spins in, and the torso sweeps up. Warrior one. Straighten out that left leg. Left hand to left hip. Right arm guides you forward. And you rotate. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. And exhale, left hand comes down. And you step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale the right foot forward. We're going into lizard pose, so right hand on the floor inside the right foot. Left knee can stay up or lower down. And you start to bow towards the floor. Seeing if you can get one forearm, maybe both, to touch down. Good. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. You're going to keep that left hand down as that right arm reaches up. Lizard twist. You can stay right there, or that right arm reaches back as that left knee bends. And you catch hold of that left foot. Trying to hug that heel in. You can lower back down to that left forearm if you want to go deeper. But maintain the twist, that right shoulder rolling back. The collarbones broad. And releasing that left foot if you have hold of it. Hands to the floor. And from here we're making our way to sitting down. You start to shift your hips back. And you have two options here as you sit down. One is to sit to the inside of that left foot. So that left heel is outside your left hip. Your thighs are parallel. If that bothers that left knee, you just sit to the outside of that left foot as you sweep that left foot forward, placing that left foot on the inner right thigh. So you either have the foot on the inner thigh for Janu Shirshasana A, or that left foot outside the left hip for three face forward fold. Either way, we all take the arms up and exhale as you fold forward over your right leg. If you're in three face forward fold, and you kind of feel like you're rolling towards the right, you can always just put that right hand on the floor outside your right hip as you fold forward, helping to press weight over towards the left a little bit. As those left quads open more, you'll be able to get both sides of your sits bones down. And you feel a little more balanced. And inhale, you rise up. You relax your arms. From here, we're going into a twist, and we have two options, so depending on what you're doing with your legs. So the first option is sage twist. If you have that left foot outside your left hip, you're going to bend that right knee and place that right foot on the inner left thigh. If you have that left foot out in front of you, you're going to bend that right knee, but then draw that left foot outside that right hip and step that right foot over top that left thigh for half spinal twist. Now, no matter what you did with the legs, we're all going to have that right hand on the floor behind us. The left arm reaches up, and exhale, you twist to the right. If that right knee is pointed to the ceiling, the left elbow is going to hook on it. And if that right knee is on the floor, that left hand is going to hook on it. And back to center. You just untie your legs, crossing the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. And exhale the left foot forward. Lizard pose. Left hand inside the left foot. Right knee can be up or down. And you start to bow towards the floor. Seeing if you can get one forearm, maybe both, to touch down. Inhale, rising up to straight arms. Right knee lowers down if it's not already, and that left arm reaches up. Lizard twist. You can stay there or reach that left arm back as that right knee bends, catching hold of that right foot. And if you like, you can lower back down to that right forearm. But keep twisting, trying to turn the center of your chest to face the ceiling. Nice and easy, coming back to center. You'll frame that left foot. And once again, you start to shift your hips back to sitting down. And you're either going to sit your hips inside of that right foot, so that right heel is outside the right hip, or you just sit your hips to the side of that foot and bring that right foot forward. And place that right foot on the inner left thigh. So either Janu Sirsasana A or three face forward fold. Either way, the arms reach up, and exhale, you fold forward. Inhale, rising up. You relax your arms. That right foot's outside your right hip. Left foot's going to that inner right thigh for sage twist. If that right foot is out in front, you just draw it underneath and step that left foot over top for half spine. And we all have that left hand on the floor behind us. The right arm reaches up, and exhale, you twist. Either hooking the right elbow outside that right knee, or hooking the right hand on that right knee. Left knee. Inhale, back to center. Untie the legs as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Then sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You come to lying flat. You stack your hands, rest your cheek. You take a breath. From here, we're going to go into frog pose. We're just going to do single leg frog today. So on an inhale, you rise up onto your forearms. And we're going to turn that left forearm so it's parallel to the top edge of the mat. And you just use that to help keep the torso lifted, the chest pointing forward. And from here, we'll bend that right knee, and you reach the right hand back, catching hold of that right foot. In bow pose, we kick the foot away. In frog pose, we start to pull that foot in. And as you pull that foot in more, you might be able to walk your hand on top of that foot. And eventually, as it comes in even closer, this right hand is able to spin around so that the right fingers and right toes point in the same direction. They both point towards the top edge of the mat. And you're able to start to press down on top of that right foot, getting a nice deep quad stretch. And exhale, you release. You lower down. Stacking the hands, resting in the cheek. Then rising up onto your forearms once again. And this time we'll turn that right forearm so it's parallel to the top edge of the mat. The left knee bends. Left hand reaches back. And you start to draw that foot in. Keeping your sternum, the center of your chest pointed forward. Keeping your gaze out in front. You don't want to start to twist here. We're trying to keep the torso, the shoulders squared with the top edge of the mat. And as that left foot comes in closer, you draw that foot in and be getting that left hand on top of the left foot so the fingers point forward. Got a nice and easy release. Then you lower down. Resting against the floor. Then hands underneath your shoulders as you press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You just tuck yourself in. And inhale, rising up. You sit over the side of your feet and you bring your legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight, the feet are flexed. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold forward. You catch hold of whatever you got. Your feet, your ankles, your shins. You bow your head, close your eyes. Drawing the body long over those legs. Then inhale as you reach out, rising up. You sweep the arms around in front. And on exhale, you lower down onto your back. Come to lie flat. And take a breath. Then preparing for 3 rounds of back bends. The knees bend, the feet are flat. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. And on your next inhale, you press down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you like. Exhale, lowering down. You take a breath. And once again on inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, relax, lowering down. Third and final one. On an inhale, you press down to go up. And exhale, lowering down. Once you come down, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And taking the arms alongside your body, palms flat, legs go straight up. You can hang out right here, or shoulder stand, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once the hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your back as you send the legs up. Few more breaths. And wiggle the toes, roll the ankles. Send the legs wide so there's room apart. Just playing with the legs suspended in air. And coming back to center. If you're in shoulder stand, you take your toes towards the floor beyond your head for flow. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward. And nice and smooth, you unravel. Going to lie flat on your back. Once down, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You press into your hands and elbows. You lift the torso, arc the spine, and release the crown and the head towards the floor behind you. Exhale, lowering down. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. And you release the knees over to the left. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. On exhale, you extend the legs out onto the mat, Shavasana. Or you tuck your hands behind your knees and catch right up for headstand. If you're doing headstands, you take your time. You stay up as long as you like, coming down whenever you're ready. If you're new to headstand, you start on your forearms and knees, then grab opposite elbows. Keeping the elbows where they are, you bring the hand, fingers interlaced. You place the palm, the crown of the head on the floor, cupping the back of your head and your palm. And when you feel ready, you curl the toes and lift the knees. And you find your base with your forearms and shoulders active. And start to walk the feet towards the elbows, lifting the hips higher. Eventually drawing one knee towards the chest, heel towards the hip. Then the other. You find your base, and then you just have to take those legs straight up. You stay up as long as you like. You come down the same way whenever you're ready. And you find your way to Shavasana when you're done. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back. Chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving speech. Loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Always great to have you practicing with me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.